A widow mother, pressured to marry and afraid to love, and a 15-year-old son forced to grow up a man while the world around him burns. One house, too many secrets, and a country about to be born at the cost of childhood and peace. And this is the house of Cello Street, where survival hurts more than anything. 1947. This country is restless. British patrol roll around the streets. Arab Jewish tension simmers. And inside a modest house of Cello Street, one family struggles to survive history itself. And the film introduced Clara, a 33-year-old widow woman, recently arrived from Alexandria, Egypt. She lives with her four children in a working class neighborhood, surrounded by extended family. Marcel, her traditional outspoken mother. Uncle Raphael, deeply rooted in the values. Sultana, Raphael's sharp tongue but warm wife. Their house is loud, crowded, and emotional, a place where love and pressure coexist. As immigrants, they are caught between nostalgia for Egypt, poverty in Palestine, and the fear of unknown future. Clara is an emotional backbone of the family. Widow young, she works tirelessly, raises four children alone, endures endless social judgment. In society, a woman alone is considered unfinished. Her family pushes her. A woman can't live without a man. But Clara is conflicted. She misses intimacy, she fears losing independence, and she still carries grief. Her internal struggle becomes one of the film's quiet tragedy. And the story increasingly shifts to Sammy, Clara's 15-year-old firstborn son. Sammy begins as shy, sensitive, and observant. He watches adults argue about politics, horror, survival, and say nothing. But life doesn't wait. Economic hardship forces Sammy to leave childhood behind, take responsibility, and enter the adult world too early. Work hardens him, history sharpens him. And here the politics enters the house. Outside violence escalates. British soldiers raid neighborhoods. Jewish underground groups strikes back. Arab Jewish clashes grow more frequent. And the Sami become drawn to a Jewish resistance movement against the British rule. What begins as cruelty becomes conviction. For Sami, activism replaces fear, belonging replaces loneliness, ideology replaces innocence. And here Clara senses the danger, but she can't stop him. And here the Sami's life changes when he meets a 25-year-old Russian immigrant librarian. She is educated, independent, and emotionally open. To Sammy, she represents the future, a different kind of woman, an escape from tradition. Their relationship is tender but risky. The age gap, social norms, and political chalks make it quietly forbidden. And for first time, Sammy feels as a man, not a child. And next, the Clara and the man who loves her. Meanwhile, Clara faces her own emotional crossroads. A Egyptian man expresses deep feelings for her. He offers stability, companionship, and social acceptance. But Clara hesitates. Marriage would mean losing autonomy, submitting to expectation, replacing love with necessity. And her struggle mirrors her son's. How do you choose between safety and desire? Meanwhile, as 1947 draws to a close, British cracks down in the spy, Arab attack increases, and the city feels on the edge of explosion. Sammy becomes more deeply involved with librarian, and Clara grows increasingly terrified. And the house on Chelouche Street becomes a shelter, a prison, a witness to fear. Every knock on the door could mean death. And here the film ends without a clear resolution, just like history itself. Sammy is no longer a boy. Clara is no longer protected by hesitation. And the family stands on the edge of war, independence, irresistible change. And the declaration of Israel approaches, but at a human cost. The final feeling is a bittersweet. A nation is born, but childhood, certainty, and safety are lost forever. The house on Cello Street stands still, but people inside it are no longer the same. A boy lost his childhood, a mother carried love in silence, and a family survived history not without scars. Before Israel became a nation, ordinary people paid the price. And if the story moved you, remember history isn't made only by soldiers and leaders. It's made by mothers, by children, and by homes like this one. If the story touched you, don't let end here. Like this video to honor the families who lived this history. Share it to those stories aren't forget. Subscribe for more powerful human stories behind these great films. Because some movies aren't just watched, they are remembered. And thanks for watching the video. Until then,